In a world of constant change and pressure, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by work, relationships, and society. But what if you could find calm in the chaos? Buddhism offers timeless lessons on inner peace, a deeper understanding of life's impermanence and the ability to face challenges with serenity. In this video, we'll uncover the secrets to maintaining balance and tranquility in modern life, even when everything seems to be spiraling out of control. Stay tuned to discover how you can bring peace into your daily routine. Part 1: The Buddhist Principles of Inner Peace. Buddhism, a religion and philosophy that has existed for thousands of years, not only provides profound spiritual teachings but also offers principles that help people seek peace amidst the chaos of life. Inner peace, a state of internal tranquility, is one of the core elements that helps individuals overcome suffering and distress. To achieve inner peace, Buddhism advises understanding some fundamental principles such as impermanence, compassion, forgiveness, and mindfulness. These principles serve as the foundation for overcoming the challenges of modern life and maintaining inner balance. One of the most important principles of Buddhism is the concept of impermanence. Impermanence means that everything in the universe is constantly changing, and nothing is permanent. From the objects around us to our own lives, everything is undergoing transformation. The Buddha taught that all existence is subject to the influence of time, from the moment of birth to death, and nothing remains in a fixed state. Life is like a river, always flowing, never standing still. Therefore, we should not cling to material things or emotions that we believe to be eternal, as trying to control what cannot be controlled only brings more suffering. Understanding the principle of impermanence helps us easily accept the inevitable changes of life. When we understand that everything changes, from the rise and fall of careers, health, to relationships, we will no longer be as distressed or disappointed by loss. Instead of resisting or denying, we learn to accept and face challenges with a calm mindset. This is the first key to achieving inner peace, understanding and accepting impermanence, so we are no longer trapped in attachment and control. When we let go of expectations and learn to live in acceptance, our hearts become lighter. Not only impermanence but compassion is also an important principle for maintaining peace of mind. In Buddhism, compassion is understood as unconditional love for all sentient beings, from those close to us to strangers, from humans to the surrounding creatures. When we love and share, we not only create a harmonious environment but also free ourselves from negative emotions like jealousy or hatred. The Buddha taught that a person with compassion always has a gentle heart, not allowing hatred to take over the mind. Therefore, they can easily achieve inner peace, as compassion helps us view every problem with a generous and forgiving heart. Compassion is not only about helping others but also begins with forgiving ourselves and others. Forgiveness is not just an act of releasing resentment but is also a way to free ourselves from mental burdens. In many cases, negative emotions like resentment or anger can leave our minds in turmoil and unrest. This creates tension and takes away the serenity of daily life. Forgiveness is a way to free ourselves from the chains of negative emotions, thus achieving tranquility and peace of mind. Forgiveness is not just an act toward others but also a self-compassionate action, allowing us to move forward with an open heart, no longer weighed down by the past. Another principle that helps maintain inner peace in Buddhism is mindfulness. Mindfulness is the ability to clearly perceive what is happening around us without being distracted by thoughts about the past or worries about the future. When practicing mindfulness, people focus on the present, each moment, without letting anxiety or sadness take over the mind. Mindfulness helps us live fully with each breath, each sensation, and each experience, thereby finding peace even in everyday life. In the modern world, mindfulness becomes an invaluable tool to help individuals face the pressures of work, family, and society. Mindfulness helps reduce stress, improves concentration, and allows us to handle difficult situations with calm. For example, while working, if we are constantly thinking about the remaining tasks or worrying about unfinished business, we can easily lose focus and efficiency. However, by practicing mindfulness, we can learn to focus completely on the task at hand, addressing each matter with full attention. This way, we can maintain work productivity while also reducing mental stress. Mindfulness not only helps maintain inner peace in work but also in social relationships. When we listen to others with a mindful attitude, we are not swayed by personal thoughts or reactive responses. Instead, we can listen sincerely, better understanding the needs and emotions of those around us. This not only improves relationships but also builds deeper compassion and understanding. By practicing mindfulness, we can reduce conflicts and nurture a harmonious living environment, thus fostering a peaceful soul. In addition to impermanence, compassion, forgiveness, and mindfulness, Buddhism emphasizes that we must learn to let go of control. When we try to control everything, we often encounter disappointment, as the world does not operate according to our desires. Control not only creates stress but also leaves the mind restless and unsettled. Letting go does not mean being passive or shirking responsibility, but it is understanding that some things are beyond our control, and there is no need to cling to outcomes. We should do our best within our capacity, but there is no need to force everything to go our way. Thus, to achieve inner peace, Buddhism advises practicing fundamental principles such as understanding impermanence, cultivating compassion, practicing forgiveness, and living mindfully. These principles not only help us face the challenges of modern life but also maintain inner balance, allowing us to live more happily and peacefully. Maintaining inner peace amidst turmoil is not only a way to protect the mind from disorder but also the path to achieving freedom and enlightenment. Part 2: Applying Buddhist Lessons to Maintain Inner Peace in Modern Life. Modern life brings us many conveniences and opportunities, but it also comes with a myriad of pressures, stresses, and unrelenting challenges. To navigate these upheavals, Buddhism offers valuable lessons that help maintain inner peace regardless of circumstances. These Buddhist principles are not only of spiritual value but also practical tools that can easily be integrated into daily life to help individuals find peace amidst the chaos of the world. One of the primary Buddhist lessons for sustaining inner peace is the acceptance of change and letting go of the desire for control. In modern life, many people experience anxiety and stress as they try to control everything around them, from work and relationships to finances. However, reality shows that not everything can be controlled, and clinging to control only causes more suffering. Buddhism teaches that all things and phenomena follow the principle of impermanence, that they are always changing, and nothing lasts forever. By recognizing that we cannot control everything, we learn to accept change as a natural part of life. This acceptance reduces stress, liberates us from the constant effort to force things to go our way, and helps us sustain inner peace. In addition to acceptance, the practice of mindfulness is another excellent way to apply Buddhist teachings in modern life. Mindfulness is the ability to focus entirely on the present moment, fully aware of what is happening without being caught up in thoughts of the past or worries about the future. In a world where people are constantly pressured to succeed, increase productivity, and keep up with fast-paced developments, mindfulness helps us maintain inner tranquility and appreciate each moment of life. For example, at work, instead of allowing worries about future deadlines or past mistakes to occupy our minds, we can focus fully on the task at hand, performing one task at a time with full attention. This not only improves the quality of our work but also stabilizes our mood, preventing excessive stress. When we practice mindfulness at work, we are better able to meet the demands of modern life without losing our sense of balance or inner calm. Mindfulness is not only helpful in work but also in social relationships. When we practice mindful communication, we learn to listen to others with full attention, without letting personal thoughts or quick judgments interfere. This practice deepens our understanding, reduces conflicts, and fosters meaningful connections with others. Mindful listening enables us to respond with compassion, creating harmony in our relationships and nurturing inner peace. Another significant aspect of maintaining inner peace in modern life is cultivating compassion and forgiveness. In a world of competition, where people often strive to get ahead, it is easy to harbor feelings of resentment or anger toward others. However, Buddhism teaches that compassion is the path to inner peace. When we show love and understanding toward others, we not only improve our relationships but also free ourselves from the burden of negative emotions. The Buddha famously said, "Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned." Compassion allows us to see others with a kind heart, helping to dissolve tensions and leading to a more peaceful state of mind. Forgiveness, as an extension of compassion, plays a vital role in this process. When we forgive, we are not merely absolving others of wrongdoing but also releasing ourselves from the weight of past grievances. Forgiveness is a form of self-liberation, allowing us to move forward without carrying the emotional baggage that often keeps us stuck in negativity. In addition to mindfulness, acceptance, and compassion, the practice of meditation is another powerful Buddhist tool for maintaining inner peace. Meditation helps to still the mind, reduce stress, and cultivate focus. In modern life, meditation has become a widely adopted method for coping with stress, anxiety, and other mental health challenges. Regular meditation practice helps individuals maintain a state of balance and serenity, even amid the constant changes and pressures of daily life. Furthermore, the practice of mindful breathing is a powerful technique for staying centered. This does not require long meditation sessions but rather involves being aware of your breath in everyday activities. Just a few minutes of focusing on the breath can calm the mind, reduce stress, and bring balance back into your life. Buddhism teaches that the breath is the gateway to the present moment. By paying attention to the breath, we become deeply rooted in the now, which helps cultivate peace of mind. Maintaining peace in modern life is also about how we manage relationships. Social and family relationships can often be sources of tension but also places where we find support and comfort. Buddhism teaches that every relationship offers an opportunity to practice compassion and patience. When we learn to forgive, understand, and prioritize compassion in our relationships, we reduce conflict and instead foster a deeper connection. When facing conflict, rather than reacting impulsively, we should take a step back, observe the situation, and address the issue with a calm and balanced mind. This practice not only eases tension but also nurtures long-lasting and harmonious relationships. In summary, Buddhist lessons are not distant spiritual concepts but practical tools for modern living. Through acceptance of change, mindfulness, compassion, and meditation, we can maintain inner peace even amid the challenges of work, family, and social life. Amid the turbulence of life, inner peace becomes a safe refuge that allows us to face difficulties without losing our inner tranquility. Practicing these principles daily helps us find lasting happiness and nourish a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Part 3: Major Challenges in Modern Life and How to Maintain Inner Peace. Modern life offers many conveniences and opportunities, but it also presents numerous challenges for our mental and emotional well-being. These challenges stem from pressures at work, social relationships, economic fluctuations, and global crises such as pandemics and climate change. When faced with these difficulties, many people experience mental turmoil, emotional exhaustion, and a loss of inner peace. However, through the teachings of Buddhism, we can find effective ways to maintain inner peace amidst the upheavals of life. One of the greatest challenges in modern life is the pressure from work and daily responsibilities. Contemporary society constantly pushes individuals to be faster, more efficient, and more successful. The pressure to meet high career goals, along with expectations from family and society, creates a sense of ongoing effort and stress, leading to burnout and a lack of balance. People can easily become overwhelmed, both physically and mentally, which makes it difficult to preserve inner tranquility. To deal with work-related pressure and maintain inner peace, Buddhism advises practicing mindfulness in every action. Mindfulness helps us focus on the present moment, preventing the mind from being distracted by future worries or regrets about the past. By fully concentrating on the present, we can minimize stress, enjoy the work we're doing, and not be burdened by unfinished tasks. For example, when faced with a long to-do list, rather than stressing over the workload, we can apply mindfulness, addressing each task one at a time, slowly but efficiently. This approach reduces feelings of pressure related to results and time constraints. In addition to work pressures, social relationships are often a major source of conflict and suffering. Family, friends, and colleagues can be a source of emotional support, but they can also cause tension when misunderstandings, conflicts, or unmet expectations arise. Many people struggle to balance maintaining relationships while keeping their inner peace. Social conflicts can easily disrupt the mind's calm and cause prolonged stress. Buddhism teaches that in order to maintain inner peace in relationships, it is crucial to practice compassion and forgiveness. Compassion is not just about loving others but also about understanding and empathizing with the challenges they face. When we cultivate compassion, we are better able to forgive others' mistakes, releasing feelings of anger and resentment that can harm relationships. Forgiveness not only liberates others from guilt but also lightens our own hearts, freeing us from the burden of negative emotions. By letting go, our hearts become more generous, and our minds are no longer shackled by thoughts of revenge or bitterness. Alongside work pressures and social relationships, global challenges such as pandemics, climate change, and economic crises pose significant threats to maintaining inner peace. These global events not only affect daily life but also take a toll on our mental health and well-being. The COVID-19 pandemic is a prime example of how global upheavals force the world to confront uncertainty. Many people have experienced losses, from health and jobs to loved ones, leading to emotional vulnerability. Anxiety about the future and the sustainability of life further exacerbates feelings of unease and exhaustion. To cope with such major disruptions, Buddhism encourages the acceptance of impermanence and reducing attachment to expectations about the future. When we understand that everything is subject to change and nothing is permanent, we become less anxious about uncertainties. Rather than trying to control everything, Buddhism teaches us to accept that some things are beyond our control. By practicing mindfulness and living fully in the present moment, without worrying excessively about what has not yet happened, we can sustain inner peace even during significant crises. Meditation is another helpful tool that allows us to maintain inner peace amid upheaval. Meditation calms the mind, enabling us to find stillness within ourselves even when external circumstances are chaotic. It not only improves mental health but also provides a deeper understanding of life's true nature, helping us realize that everything has its purpose and can be overcome. Regular meditation practice makes our minds clearer and helps us deal with difficulties without being overwhelmed by negative emotions. Additionally, mindful breathing is a simple yet effective method to maintain inner peace. By focusing on each breath, becoming aware of the inhalation and exhalation, we can easily reconnect with the present and let go of worries and negative thoughts. Breathing helps us regain calm and balance, especially during times of stress or anxiety. Practicing mindful breathing doesn't require much time and can be done anywhere, bringing significant mental health benefits. Challenges in modern life don't just come from external factors but also from within ourselves. Anxiety, stress, and dissatisfaction with oneself can cause an imbalance and loss of peace. Often, people create unnecessary pressures by comparing themselves to others or constantly striving for unattainable goals. High expectations placed on ourselves and others can lead to feelings of disappointment and anxiety. Buddhism advises us to practice contentment, a simple yet profound philosophy. Contentment does not mean giving up on striving for improvement, but rather appreciating what we already have and finding satisfaction in the present. When we practice contentment, we are no longer pressured by competition or unrealistic desires, making it easier to maintain peace of mind. Contentment helps us realize that happiness does not come from luxurious possessions or lofty goals, but from simplicity and finding joy in the little things in life. In conclusion, modern life presents many challenges, from work pressure and social conflicts to global disruptions. However, by applying Buddhist principles such as accepting impermanence, practicing mindfulness, cultivating compassion, and meditating, we can maintain inner peace regardless of the difficulties we face. No matter how life changes, inner peace remains a solid refuge, helping us face any challenge while maintaining inner tranquility and happiness. Part 4: Practical Methods to Maintain Inner Peace Daily. In a busy and ever-changing world, maintaining inner peace on a daily basis requires continuous effort and practice. The teachings of Buddhism provide not only theoretical guidance but also practical methods that help us cultivate inner tranquility through daily actions and habits. These methods can be applied in modern life to help individuals remain balanced and calm, regardless of life's pressures. One of the most powerful and useful methods to maintain inner peace is meditation. Meditation is not only a tool for relieving stress, but it also helps the mind connect with the present, quieting the chaos and disturbances that arise. Meditation does not require much time, yet it offers immense benefits for both mental and physical health. Spending just 10 to 15 minutes each day in meditation can calm the mind, reduce anxiety, and restore balance. By sitting still, observing the breath, and letting the mind quieten, meditation helps us step out of the whirlpool of negative thoughts, nourishing a sense of inner peace. Meditation also helps develop self-awareness, allowing us to better understand our emotions and respond more wisely to situations. In addition to meditation, mindful breathing is a quick and simple practice that helps maintain inner peace. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, we often forget that breathing is a gateway to the present moment. Mindfulness of breath is a technique that helps us bring our awareness back to ourselves, making us aware of the present moment without letting worries about the future or the past cloud our minds. When faced with stress or anxiety, simply focusing on the breath, breathing in and knowing you are breathing in, breathing out and knowing you are breathing out, can be enough to restore calmness. Mindful breathing can be practiced at any time, in any situation, whether we are walking, working, or resting. It is a powerful tool for staying grounded and maintaining peace throughout the day. Along with meditation and mindful breathing, mindfulness in daily activities is another important practice to maintain inner peace. Mindfulness is not a separate activity but a way of living, a way of being fully present in each moment. When eating, instead of rushing and letting the mind wander, we can eat mindfully, focusing on the taste of the food and experiencing its presence in our mouths. When working, instead of being distracted by multiple tasks at once, we can focus entirely on the task at hand and complete it with full attention. These small actions, when done mindfully, help us live more consciously, preventing us from being swept up in anxiety or stress. Mindfulness practice is not limited to eating or working, it can also be applied in relationships with others. When interacting with others, instead of letting the mind run wild with thoughts or worries about how they will react, we can listen with full attention. Mindful listening helps us understand others more deeply, reducing unnecessary conflict and fostering better relationships. By listening with presence and attention, we not only improve our relationships but also nurture compassion and empathy, which in turn helps maintain inner peace. In addition to mindfulness in everyday activities, another effective way to maintain inner peace is journaling and self-reflection. Journaling is not just about recording what happened during the day but also a way to confront and understand our emotions, thoughts, and experiences. By writing down our thoughts, worries, or joys, we can see ourselves more clearly. Through self-reflection and journaling, we gain insight into the sources of our negative emotions, allowing us to release them and find peace. Sometimes, just writing down what we are thinking can help alleviate stress and free the mind from unnecessary burdens. Finally, an important factor in maintaining inner peace is the practice of contentment and simplicity. In modern society, people are often caught up in the race for success, wealth, and ambition. However, Buddhism teaches that happiness does not come from luxury but from being content with what we have and accepting our current circumstances. When we are satisfied with the present and do not chase after things beyond our needs or capabilities, the mind becomes lighter, free from the pressures of competition or unrealistic expectations. Living simply, with contentment, helps us reduce stress and keep our minds at peace. We do not need to possess many things to be happy, we only need to appreciate the small joys and moments of peace in everyday life. Thus, to maintain inner peace daily, we can apply several practical methods such as meditation, mindful breathing, mindfulness in daily activities, journaling, and living with contentment. These practices not only help us approach life with calmness but also nourish inner peace, allowing us to live a happier and more fulfilled life without being swept away by the turmoil of modern living. No matter how busy or challenging life may be, these methods provide powerful tools for maintaining peace of mind, helping us achieve tranquility and satisfaction in life. In conclusion, maintaining inner peace in the modern world requires consistent practice, mindfulness, and self-awareness. Through daily practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and cultivating compassion, we can remain grounded and calm, no matter the external circumstances. By applying these Buddhist principles, we create a refuge within ourselves, enabling us to face life's challenges with grace and clarity while living a more meaningful and contented life. Conclusion. Modern life offers countless opportunities but also brings with it numerous challenges and pressures that can easily lead to mental stress, anxiety, and imbalance. In such a context, maintaining inner peace becomes incredibly important, helping us stay calm and serene amidst constant changes and disruptions. Buddhism, with its profound lessons on impermanence, compassion, mindfulness, and letting go, offers us practical methods to rediscover and sustain inner tranquility. From meditation and mindful breathing to simple living and contentment, these practices serve as powerful tools for reducing stress and anxiety while guiding us toward a more mindful and deeply connected way of living. By applying these Buddhist principles in our daily lives, we are better equipped to face difficulties with calmness, clarity, and resilience, nurturing a life filled with meaning, happiness, and fulfillment. No matter how unpredictable life becomes or how difficult the challenges we face, inner peace is not an unattainable goal. By consistently practicing and applying these methods, inner peace can serve as a solid foundation, helping each of us navigate life's complexities with a clear, peaceful mind. When we live with inner peace, not only does our personal life become more harmonious, but our relationships, work, and everything around us also become more balanced and gentle. In this way, the teachings of Buddhism on inner peace provide a timeless and universal guide to living a life of contentment and serenity, no matter the challenges of the modern world. Through understanding, compassion, and mindfulness, we can continue to cultivate peace within ourselves and carry that peace into all aspects of our lives.